Good morning, my dear friends in Christ. Today, in this third Sunday of the beautiful season of Easter, we go on the road, sad, frustrated, together with our brothers going the way to Emmaus. Because what happened? The one who was going to save us died. And what we thought he was going to do for us came to nothing. He was a failure, and he did not do what we expected of him. So our plans were frustrated, and now we have nothing to do with him. So what is there left for us to do? Go back to our lives, go back to what we know, go back to our comfort zone where we can move around without any issues, where we can just survive and keep on going in this life that has really not much of a purpose. Pretty sad outlook on the road that we are taking, on the obscure road that we had been taking before, to which he was trying to bring light that we did not allow to shine as it should have. But in his love and mercy, he comes out. He comes out to the road and meets us. He doesn't wait for us to go back to him, he comes to us. And on the road, he starts to tell us that what happened was as it should have been, that our thoughts and expectations were not the right way, that his way was the one that was perfect, that everything that happened to him was what should have happened, and that according to his plan, everything was going in the proper way. He comes to us to tell us that in suffering we can find him, that sometimes through the storms that we face in life, we are to find him, and that he is with us every step of the way. He tells us that the cross is not something to be avoided. He tells us that the cross is a sign of actual life. He tells us that the cross is a sign of redemption. He tells us that dealing with the cross in our lives with his help, his support, and his guidance is what is going to truly bring us a fruitful and abundant life. He tells us that his love is shown in his company, that he shows us his love in the strength that he gives us, in the faith, in the gift of faith that he pours in our heart, so that we may trust in him, so that we may believe in him, and so that we may know that he is the one in control. On the road to Emmaus, the brothers find them. And even though they don't believe, they feel in their hearts that something is burning, because this man that is talking to them really has something special. And he wants the best for them. However, their ignorance, their stubbornness, their hardness of heart doesn't allow them to understand who he is, to really come to realize that it is the Lord coming to save them, coming to tell them to raise up their eyes, to open up their ears, to open up their heart, that they may have true life in themselves. And where do they realize that it is actually him who is with them? In the breaking of the bread. The breaking of the bread, where he told us that he would remain with us. The amazing gift of the Eucharist, where he comes to us in his body, blood, soul, and divinity to nurture us, to give us strength, to give us light. Let us make sure that on the way of our life, we are alert and have our eyes open, so that when he comes, we can realize that it is him and that he is showing us a better way. Let us make sure that we come close to him as often as we can, so that we can be one with him. So that in the Eucharist we can find him coming to show us the way. So that we can find him coming to give us the light. So that we can find them coming to give us his peace. Not the peace that the world offers, but his peace. The peace that allows us to go through the storms of life, through the difficulties in life, with our head high up, because he is with us, because he is showing us the best way. In the Eucharist, he shows us his love. He comes to become one with us. Let us accept him. Let us accept his plan. Let us accept that sometimes the crosses in our life are bringing fruit that not in any other way we could receive. Let us accept His love and His way, because that is the best thing that we can do in our lives. He loves us and He is with us every step of the way. Let us accept Him. Let us accept His light so that we may walk as one flock under the one Master who loves us and has us under His care forever. May God bless you always.